after I lost my routine from working, it kind of showed up more. Okay, because like I said, I could drive to work and go the same route every day and really wouldn't know how I got there. But I knew I got there, but because my brain wasn't that engaged.
We had gone back to Boston, which is where he came from originally. Mo had grown up around there, he had worked around there, he knew all the streets, all the roads, all the shortcuts, everything. And so he was really my little GPS forever. And I realized when we were back there that he was getting lost.
So about 3 or 4 years ago, my dad was diagnosed with dementia. We actually decided, because he was having some struggles, to go and actually have an official test done.
It was a blow. I would lose things and I would get agitated with myself. And the more agitated I got, the more that black hole I slipped down into.
To find out the diagnosis is sort of the agony and the ecstasy, I would say. It's like, be careful what you wish for, because I wanted a diagnosis so I knew what we were really up against. But at the same time, I kind of went, well, great, now what do I do?
A lot of people in the family resisted it. We went and did it. He was positively diagnosed, and it was not a shock, but it was a struggle. And at that point, we were not sure what to do, and so we were muddling our way through it.
A lot of people need to know about if they're diagnosed with this disease. They need to have somebody to be their support team, to set up a support team. Somebody that you can lean on. And because this is a new journey for me, and anybody who gets it, it's a new journey.
What I've done is combine my passion for coaching and counseling people with my love of working with people with life-threatening illnesses and supporting caregivers. I work with people that have mild cognitive impairment or early stage dementia. It could be any kind of dementia. There's over 120 different kinds. The ones we hear about most often are related to like Alzheimer's disease or vascular dementia, like after a stroke, or Lewy body dementia or frontotemporal dementia. So they have to be in the early stages, and by that I mean they have to understand what we're dialoguing about.
Kay helps me to connect with people. She also helps me to understand and be kind to myself.
And I do the same thing for the care partners, just from a different angle, a different perspective. How can you support your loved one who's living with brain change and dementia? How can you care for them differently, because you're the one with a fully working brain? I can talk about the stresses that are going now and the ones that you can likely expect going forward, and then let's get some strategies and solutions, and let's talk about ways to help the situation that you're in now, instead of looking back about all the things that we can't change anymore.
She's a really good storyteller, and yet she's a very good listener at the same time. So there was an exchange of ideas, and you felt like she was on your team and you were part of the team too.
Business leaders have coaches, professional athletes have coaches, and they have coaches to get better, to improve. And my mom was really struggling, and I thought this is a way for her to improve and work with this situation.
And so part of my mission with Care Partners is to say, you're not alone. I'm here to help you. And by the way, there's millions of people going through what you're going through. There's lots of organizations and resources out there in the community to connect you to, so you know you're not crazy and this is normal. What you're feeling and experiencing is normal under very abnormal circumstances with this disease.
There was a lot that I learned from Kay. I would just say to believe in myself, that I was doing better than I thought.
She brings a bit of sense to all of this. It's kind of It's completely unknown to any of us and brings a sense of calm on certain days, and also a resource where everybody involved learns something from this process.
I just feel really lucky to be able, in my little slice of the universe, to be able to make a dent in helping people living with this disease and their care partners, and truly be able to live my passion in what I do every day.
Because I still got a lot to do. Yeah, I still have a lot to do. I have a lot of living to do. You know, this is one little setback. That's the way I look at it. One little setback.